y'all. Welcome back to the trenches. Currently it's 11 o'clock at night. I have work tomorrow, but you know what? Who even cares? I decided to just play my game. I feel like I've been prepping for this episode for so long. Meanwhile, this is probably going to be one of the shortest episodes that I have because it's more of like setting up what the rest of the season is going to be like, so I don't really have that much gameplay. This is the only gameplay I'm really going to have actually in this episode. So I was just like, you know what? Enough planning, just play the game. So here we are. The interns are just going to be meeting the clients associated with the cases they've been assigned. So we're not going to be delving in too deeply today. We just want to get a feel for our clients and why they're here. So before we hop in, I'm going to address one case at a time so we don't all get super overwhelmed. It'll be case, gameplay for that case, and then so on and so forth. We'll be rotating through the interns for this one, so I'm very excited. We're going to start with Cameron's group first, of course, but fun fact, the Schmidts are actually partnered with the Landgrabs in other parts of my sim universe. So Nancy Landgrab is a lawyer. Surprise, surprise. I won't get into that right now either, but for that reason, they do have 3 different branches of law available, that being corporate, family, and entertainment. So each case is associated with these branches. I do also want to say that each group has been carefully assigned, so it has nothing to do with personal relationships. It's strictly work-based, based on, their work ethic and their flow. The Schmidts really enjoyed Cameron and Nate's repertoire that they had going, I believe in episode 2, when they were debating against each other, and they wanted to see that again. So here we are. I can't say they're the best debaters anymore. I don't know, y'all, but we gonna get to that later. It's just that everyone's been working really, really hard. So we're just gonna have to see. Cameron does not just have this job in the bag. Whoever gets this job truly deserved it. All right. Getting into case 1, which is a family case. And I also just want to note that when it comes to family cases, it is always associated with corporate and entertainment level families, and that's it. Now for intern roles, we have the acting prosecutor, which is Nathan Robinson, and then the acting defense attorney, which is Cameron Lawson. The defendant is Alexander Hermine, and the plaintiff is Carrie Jackson Hermine. The mentor on this case is Vadia Hackett. She is an attorney that works with the Schmidts, and she's really just here for moral support. All of the mentors are, and also for critiquing and whatnot, but they're not here to tell them what to do or to even really guide them. They're really more like an observer on the case. For the case overview, Carrie Jackson Hermine, I'm going to say in the gameplay, I'm saying her last name wrong. I just learned how to say it. I'm sorry. So Carrie Jackson Hermine brings her husband in for a divorce on the grounds of infidelity. She seeks a way out of their prenuptial agreement. I do want to go a little bit more in depth with the case, but that's just the general overview. But simply put, a couple wants a divorce, or so it seems. They share a child. While this should be an easy, open and shut case, they have a prenuptial agreement. And in that prenuptial agreement, there is a clause that states that if her husband, Alexander Hermine, was to cheat on her, he would be liable for a fixed amount of money for her in the case of a divorce. So she's here to kind of get the ball rolling on that. But who's to really say she has proof of this? You know what I mean? She did marry him for the money. I'm going to say that now. She did marry him for the money, and she's potentially trying to divorce him for the money. It may not be that he has violated this clause. We just have to see in gameplay. We're going to find out. I don't want to just throw everything out right now. So we're going to have Cameron kind of introduce herself. I would love it if Nate got to know both of them as well. Ooh, what's going on now? Oh, Lord. Alexander is starting to make some great... Okay, sure. Cameron likes romance enthusiasts. I'm sorry. I have to think on this. Wait a minute. In terms of sim preferences, would you say that Cameron likes romance enthusiasts? A flair for the romantic, and they are unafraid to pronounce their love or loves to the world. I'm gonna say no. I don't think Cameron would like that, to be completely honest. Hold on. Okay. Something's a little blurry. I don't fully know that she would like that. But anyways, so something we should know about the clients. I want to touch on what's going. Hey now. Hey. Do you see what I'm talking about? I'm going to read his buff real quick. Mind you, he's still very upset being around his wife. He loves his wife. He's deeply attracted to his wife. Y'all, they had this huge fight before they came to this meeting. Gigantic fight, mind you. I mean, it was so bad. It was a few days ago, actually. It was so bad. I'm gonna drop some pictures because I think I have some that I took. But it was really, really bad, and he's still upset from that. But she's good. Y'all, she don't experience any lingering feelings towards that fight. Mind you, she was the one being ugly to him, y'all. I mean, where you been late at night? Like, I know you cheating on me. Like, who is it? And he's like, what are you talking about? Mind you, he just be at work. He just be at work. He's like he was hurt. He was like, what do you even mean? Like, for you to be feeling like I'm seeing somebody when I'm not tells me that you're probably seeing somebody. Like, it was bad. And I think he even pulled the, I know you only with me for my money. And she was hurt by that. Now, she was actually embarrassed by that. She was like, okay, yeah, I might be with you for your money, but you didn't have to point that out. Like, so yeah, very funny. Very, very funny couple. Let's ask about Day. I set them up to be in the wrong placement because this is her client. I don't know why she's in front of her. Let's have a deep conversation. I want to ask about romantic. Learn more. Ooh, no. Let's ask how he feels about his wife. Let's ask him. Like, how do you feel about your wife? And how do you feel about this case? And okay, Carrie is my ball and chain. We're married. I know you're married. Ball and chain is kind of rough though. So he be hindering her a little bit, or she be hindering him a little bit, is what I'm getting from that. All right, what other questions can we ask? Actually, let's ask her how she feels about. Actually, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's have. Ooh, what in the world, child? Let's actually ask her. Oh. She a little famous and he can't even introduce himself? This is sick. Nathan, you better calm yourself. And I mean that. All right. Anyways. This is his client. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I should have never made her any kind of famous. Does that kind of explains a lot. I'm going to just have Cameron ask her. Oh, freak! Stressing myself out. Not asking her about Nate. Look at them fighting. Divorce court. Alexander is my ball and chain. Okay. So they're not getting along currently. I kind of imagine them kind of just telling Cameron and Nathan how they feel, why they want to go to divorce, what they're going to divorce court for. And I am not looking at her because that beard is going to piss me off. Like, where the heck did that even come from? Like, whatever. I think I'm stressing myself out. Okay. No. Just no. Acquaintances. We can't ask her anything. Like, who cares? Let's give them like a 15. A higher friendship. Oh my god. That did nothing, bruh. Alright. Carrie, I'm gonna have to do something about this fame of yours. I actually would love to touch on some of her semology because in the midst of her fight with her husband, she got this fear of being alone. So in the middle of their fight, she was being very, very ugly to him. I can honestly say that. She was being hysterical and accusing, completely based off of nothing, mind you. Because he is honestly very loyal. To a fault, y'all. To a freaking fault. But in the middle of that fight, he ended up kind of storming off, had some wine, got a little drunk, went to the club, and she got the fear of being alone. And so I kind of chalked that up to her being afraid of him leaving her. So less about the money. I mean, yes, we all know how she feels about money, but she does genuinely love him. But I think she's so afraid of being alone that she's trying to find a way out before he leaves her. Mind you, he hasn't had any plans to leave her. And that's the really like unfortunate part. Anyways, let's hit on some of her buffs real quick, because they did just argue a little bit. So it says hypocrite. It seems hypocritical for Carrie to be blamed by her partner for the full responsibility of their relationship problems, and it's a little maddening. Yes. How are we even family? She struggles to comprehend how she can be related to, well, she's not related to him. She's married to him, but we get it. Like, how are we even together is how I'm going to chalk that up to be. How is he feeling? Same thing, although he's still magnetic to her. Like, he's sick in the head, bro. And he is also feeling hurt. I also noticed something else. Oh, it changed. Okay, now it says she wants to self-reflect. Maybe coming to court is making her want to self-reflect, but before it was saying that she really wanted to go to counseling. So I guess her decision to very suddenly be like, I want a divorce right now is maybe changed her thought process a little bit. And I guess that's fine. I don't think anything in his semology, yeah. I do want to look at their relationship bar, though, if I can. Things are strained at the moment, and things are difficult. He's, of course, very hurt, and their romantic satisfaction is currently at just fine. It was better before she started being a little psychotic. I do have to say she was being a little psychotic. But yeah, so we're just gonna dig a little bit deeper into what's going on because, yeah. So let's see. Okay, I think to dig a little deeper, let's start off by asking about his career. She doesn't know too much about him, so I think that's important. And then let's maybe also maybe some more small talk. Let's ask about his day. All right. And because this is her client, I think he needs to tell her about his love life, which is horrible right now. So Yeah, he's gonna tell her about his love life just to kind of get things rolling. I need her to introduce herself to Nathan. That might make things a little bit easier for me. We all know he's very attractive, whatever. Okay, I think this makes things easier. Praise God. Yes! Okay. Now we can have Nathan ask her about how she feels about her husband. All right, let's see what the pop-ups came up as. That's not true. She's learned that he is a corporate raider, which he just works at a company and he is an investor. I think he's almost the highest level. Right. He told about his love life, but it didn't seem to. Okay. She said the same thing again. Just that's my ball and chain. Like, okay, whatever. Let's congratulate him on his position. And then ask for love advice. No, that doesn't seem like a smart thing to do. I think what we're going to do is discuss healthy relationships. Like, okay, let's break this down into what is or isn't good for the both of you. If you are sure you want to go forward with this. Because I feel like when it comes to divorce court, it's like, hey, this is what we want, blah, 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 blah. But because everything is so unsure right now, I mean, he's freaking paying for all of this. I think from Cameron's perspective, it's giving, okay, let's kind of dig into this a little bit more. For Nathan, because I just didn't get a chance to, like, do anything. Let's discuss healthy relationships as well. I hate famous people in this game because it's like, why are these crazy pop-ups showing up? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she's gonna like being educated. She won't like that. What we're gonna do is small talk for him. We're gonna ask about her career and see what happens. Okay, so just had our first experience understanding a positive or resilient romantic outlook. With enough of these kinds of experiences, Sims can develop the romantic sage trait. Okay, doing some work to learn about healthy romance, such as researching on the computer, talking to Sims in healthy relationships, will help increase her understanding in order to develop the trait. I don't think she needs that. I mean, Carrie is a nano simfluencer, whatever. Okay, I think we have hit on this couple enough right now, so we can kind of move on to the next. Okay, moving on to case 2. We have the entertainment case. For the intern roles, we have the acting prosecutor, which is Beverly Bragg, and the acting defense attorney, which is Nicholas Whitaker. The defendant is Howard Zest, definitely related to Nancy Landgrab, and then we have the plaintiff, Marie Grisham. She is actually related to Bella Goth in my save file. Distant relation, but they are related. The mentor on this particular case is Coleman Doe. Was that made with Coleman Domingo in mind? No, actually. I think this was already his name. I took him off the gallery. I'm like 50% sure I didn't name this man, so I'm sorry. The general case overview before I get into a deeper explanation of the case. We have, with help from Nancy Landgrab, Marie Grisham brings Howard Zest, ex-boyfriend and producer, in on account of him embezzling money from her startup music career. He met this girl at a club where she was performing. He liked her work. He promised her the world, basically. She believed him. It was a whirlwind. They fell in love. They made music together. And then he embezzled her money. And she wasn't aware that he was going to embezzle her money, but she was aware that he was into some shady stuff or planning some shady stuff. but she experienced a loss in her family while all of this was going on. And so she was not present mentally or emotionally when this was all happening. And he's very manipulative, like the kind where it's like you don't know how he truly feels, because one minute he's saying one thing and the other he's like holding you and he's like, you know, I love you, right? Like he's that kind of guy. But she is bringing him to court because she threatened Nancy Landgrab, and Nancy honestly thought it was cute because, one, how dare you, and because you felt like you could do that and get away with it, I'm not necessarily represent you, but I'm going to get you someone to represent you. She does, of course, want to keep this on the down low because although the client, Marie Grisham, does not have proof, it would still be detrimental just to their image for rumors to go around about it either way. I mean, she wasn't actually worried about it, like, if we're going to be serious, but she did like Marie. She was very brave and she liked that, so she's helping her. She wants Marie to feel heard, but again, she needs all of this under wraps. So who better than her branch family, you know, where she knows the Schmidts are typically looking for cases around this time of the year. Howard is not here, and so he is pissed. He is completely uninterested in this conversation because his client isn't even here. He is also probably worried because it's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Yeah, so we're just gonna fill things out. I'm gonna have Beverly kind of get to know her client a little bit more. So let's discuss some courtroom stuff. Get to know her a little bit. We're gonna ask her about, oh Lord, y'all, where is this boy? We can't even get into the... Let me see if he's here somewhere. Like, are you anywhere, my boy? Let's teleport. It's already been like 2 hours, so he's already 2 hours late. So with that knowledge, I can go ahead and teleport him here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here he goes. Oh. Okay. So let's get into her buffs real quick. She's feeling overwhelmed from everything. She's not liking first impressions with someone. I'm imagining it's probably Nicholas. She's still grieving. Like I said, she did lose someone recently in her family. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Howard needs to sit down. And I will have Nicholas kind of get to know his client finally. And then I will also let Beverly get to know this guy. I think it's relatively important. Okay. Like, hey, man, why are you late? Like, my question is, why are you late? Now, let's ask Marie how she feels about Howard. I don't think they're still dating, guys. They should be broken up. We're gonna find out. So how do you feel about him? Ah! Oh my God, y'all. I told y'all. Even like, listen, all that happened, their relationship bar is still high. Let's get into that. This guy with the freaking pube stash is, he may not look it, but he's a master manipulator. I just realized he's blonde too. He's a master manipulator, okay? He stole her money. And mind you, he did it in such a way where he was like, don't you want to do this for me? Like, don't you love me enough to do this? And she was like, yeah, I do love you. I don't want to do that though. Like, he's that kind of type. And then right after he's insulted her, he's apologizing and then hugging her and being like, I'm sorry. And just like, I don't know, playing with her mind. Like, he plays with her mind. And I don't think she wants to fully be here, but she needs that money. And I just have to hope to God that nothing else happens. Like, let's open up their look, frustrated ex. They have a strained relationship. This is the first person she was ever with. And he embezzled her money. Meanwhile, the sentiments haven't changed. The attraction hasn't changed. They're not even dating anymore. They're fully broken up. And she still thinks that's her soulmate. Like, she is under a spell. Free her. Oh my God. Free my girl. Free my girl. I'm sorry. Like, I'm actually stressed thinking about, like, why are you like this? But you know what? You're here for your granny. She's not even here for herself. She's here for her family. I'm going to have Nicholas ask him about Marie. Like, since you're here late. In fact, while we're here, I think he likes complaints. Sure. Nicholas is passive aggressive. So I'm actually wondering if I can, I'm going to see if he can be passive aggressive. Small talk. Let's get to know him a little bit. Let's ask about his career. I'm getting the hang of this now. I was struggling with Cam, but we got it now. We got it. Let's ask about his career. Okay. Yeah. He can't be passive aggressive yet. Working on myself. Oh my God. He's still upset with his wife, y'all. He's so hurt by her. Like, genuinely. Okay, I can't focus on them. Let's have a deep conversation. Oh no. No, my guy. My friend. Have a seat. Let's do some small talk. Let's get to know. And the fact that they both said I'm in love with the other sickens me. Oh, I love her. Do you? You stole all her money, bro. Not all of it, but he stole a good chunk. What the heck? Oh, y'all. Alexander became a party animal after him and his wife got into it, because he went out. But you know what? Y'all, he is loyal to a fault, y'all. He got blackout drunk. I left him at the club. I left the computer, y'all. I left the game running. I went to go eat, came back. He still didn't cheat on her. That's real loyalty. He's gonna yell at her? Why? I can't be mad. I have to allow him to express his anger. Oh. What happened? Great. Everyone wants to move around now. What the hell is he sad about? Seeing other couples together. You sicken me. He stole her money. Now, y'all, we have made it to the final and honestly most exciting case. We are on the corporate file. For the intern roles on this one, we have the acting prosecutor, Sydney Humphrey. I am so proud of her, y'all. She has been working her butt off. Cameron's in trouble. That's all I gotta say. Because she has been working her butt off. Like, her debate skills are so high. I didn't even know how high they were. So we gonna see. Then we have the acting defense attorney, Devon Green. Devon, we're worried about him. We're worried about him. I don't know if he gonna make it. But that's all I'm gonna say for right now, because it's not really about him right now. We'll get into that on a different episode. But the mentor on this case is Leon Russell. All of the interns already know Leon. He tends to come in during the week, I want to say a few times a week, to teach them a few things. He does give them lectures. The defendant on this case is Neil Harrington, and the plaintiff is Carolyn Pike. Now, before I get too deep into this, I do want to say that her name is very similar to his wife's. His wife's name is Adeline. That Lynn at the end, that matters. I don't know, like it matters though. So anyway, we have the case overview before we get a little bit deeper into the case. And what I have here is that Carolyn Pike brings Neil Harrington, ex-boss and father of her soon-to-be child, in on account of him allegedly promising to promote her if she slept with him, only to get fired after getting her pregnant. Now, in his mind, he's doing the right thing, but clearly this is discrimination in its own way for like a plethora of reasons. His wife is here merely for moral support, but I do think it's important for you guys to know that the beginning of their marriage was real, even though their marriage was more of a convenience thing and less about loving each other. They've just known each other for a really long time, and they did have a foundation of trust there, so we will see what happens going forward. I don't think she cares too much what he gets up to, but I think with a child coming into the mix, a lot of chaos is going to ensue because she cannot have children, and he knows that, and that is why their marriage is so distant now. It just drove a wedge between them, and it's just been kind of smooth sailing since then. She doesn't care. I don't think he cares either, but I think what he really wants is just a family, and he wants that with her, but they can't have that. And so, y'all, I don't know, he's sick in the head. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll see going forward. So let's just read some buffs real quick. Oh my god. Chemistry's heating up. He has a getaway crush. We know who that is. Holy crap. Oh, we missed it, y'all. We missed it all. We missed it all. While they were talking, getting things together for the case, Carolyn brought up the idea of having an abortion. Now, I told y'all he wants a family. He wants kids. Now, mind you, he's not going to leave his wife, y'all. Let's just be serious. He felt very guilty about cheating on her. He still did it multiple times. But he wants this kid because his wife can't have a kid. So in his own disgusting way, he's like, this is kind of like a roundabout way of me and my wife having a family. Oh, he's sick in the head, y'all. But we've missed so much, apparently. Carolyn brought them to court, or is bringing him to court. And she does not want to have this child. So she brought up the idea of having an abortion, apparently. And he's very unhappy about it. He's happy. She's upset. And it upsets him to be around someone who does not want this child. Jesus. Okay. So that's how he feels. Let's see how Carolyn feels. Ooh. This is not good. Oh, I'm nervous. This is like the messiest couple. Okay. So she's not ready for pregnancy. The torturous nature of being pregnant at a time when you don't want a child hits you like a train. She's upset because she got fired from her job. She does have a getaway crush as well. She has an unwanted child on the way. And Adeline feels nothing. We're going to ask her about her child. Can we do that? We have to introduce ourselves first. Okay, let's have a friendly introduction. Let's get to know this Carolyn. Ooh, y'all, this is about to get messy. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Come on. Come on, bro. Okay. We said hello. Okay. Let's ask her. Let's ask her about Neil. Because why the heck not? You know what? Since we're here, how do you feel about Neil? You're in love with Neil? You're in love with my husband? Hold on. We're going to ask her about this freaking pregnancy. Like, so I see that you're pregnant. Now, is he a sleaze and slept with you when you were already pregnant with someone else's child, or or are you pregnant with my husband's child? These are the questions I must ask. Nice of you to ask. She thinks she's full of herself. This is not good. Neil is going to have to... Ooh. Now he's paranoid. So what are they talking about? Are they talking about me? Are they talking about the fact that I'm the father of the child? No. He's flirting with his wife. And his what? His little girlfriend? Is she feeling jealous? No. Wait, no. That's not his little girlfriend. Where's his little girlfriend at? No long... Okay. No. She was talking about other crap. This is disgusting. I want to know who the father of her child is. Bad. I wish you could ask that. Ooh, and he's feeling paranoid about all of this. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? Like, you brought your wife here with you because you are a wuss. Now you need to tell her, so I cheated. Because I don't think he's told her. This is so... Baby. Okay, here we go. He's about to do it. We're going to see if she cares. And we're all going to be a witness. Hey, so like, I cheated. Y'all, she literally don't... Ooh. I was about to rave. Oh, she don't care. She don't care. I don't want her to embrace this trait, though. I do like Adeline. I do hope to see her again. Hopefully not in this relationship. I don't know. I'm not going to control it. I'm going to let fate decide. But I do like Adeline. I would like to see her again. And she doesn't give me jealous vibes at all. I think mistrusting, absolutely. Jealousy, no. Ooh. I thought they were already strained. Is everybody in strained relationships right now? My God. I feel like it should be more difficult than strained, right? But I think strained probably makes the most sense. How she didn't pick that up yet, I don't know. Alright, let's read his buffs. A fault confessed. Mind you, see how he didn't even get the urge to tell her, because I do have it set up where, like, if Sims feel guilty, they're gonna want to tell their partners, and he didn't want to. Well, I'm making you, because we have to go to court. Having woohooed with somebody else. Shared sadness on different sides. Are they talking about me? Okay, let's see how Adeline is feeling. She's very angry. She's damaged trust in her first betrayal. First betrayal seems untrue. I think he has cheated on her many a times, or at least a few times. We're gonna say something mean. We're gonna use the say something mod right below. We're gonna say, I'm not gonna tell you why I just laughed, but we're gonna say, I know you're a sleaze, but to get this girl pregnant, and want to keep the child when you know I can't have children is low down, even for you. So what I'm talking it up to being is, it's less about the cheating and more about the fact that he got her pregnant and then wants her to keep the child. You know, it's like, dang, you couldn't even wear a condom, bro. You couldn't even deal with it without me knowing. It's the having to know part. I know you're a sleaze. I know you're a sleaze. That's not how you spell sleaze, is it? I think it... Shout, who cares? Even for you. Uh-oh. Addicted to her phone. Get it together, girl. And we're gonna yell at her. So why would you sleep with that stupid guy? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's chew her out. Now you're pregnant and you look like a straight fool. Pregnant, looking like a fool by a fool. Period. That's on period. Dislikes malicious interactions. Yeah. Sydney's like, oh, this is good. I'm loving it. Like, yeah, she is obviously representing Carolyn. Because, I mean, Carolyn still deserves her rights. But the fact that she's watching this go down, she's like, oh, yeah, this eats. She's like, oh, yeah, this eats. I'm loving the drama. Sydney is everything to me. Sydney, sit back down. Like, I'm sorry. I know I should be focusing on you guys, but this is hilarious. I've got to keep getting in on this. Oh, should she say, and you look a mess? She really don't. And you look a mess. Now, I want her to... A mess? I look better than you, though. Oh! Oh, if you weren't pregnant, girl, we'd start fighting. We would start fighting right now. Now, we're going to go slap him. And this is for sleeping with this crazy girl. No, not crazy girl. She's not crazy. But this is what you get for sleeping with that girl. And you know what? We're going to shove him, too. Then... You don't deserve me. Oh, y'all, this is so good. This is so good. Wait. This is so good. This is so good. Slap him, girl. Slap him. Slap him. Slap him. Bah! Oh! I know that's right. I can't believe you got this girl pregnant. Got me up in here looking like a fool. I don't care if you cheated, but to get her pregnant is crazy. And then not tell me, and I had to get here looking crazy because she's big. Like, she's showing fully. Like, how long has she been pregnant? Yeah. Okay, sure. Oh, man. Yeah, my girl pissed, as she should be. I hope she makes some good friends. Maybe, I was gonna say maybe Carrie can be her friend. I don't know. Carrie a little loose in the head. She might be giving her some bad advice. Woo! Let's sit back down. And let's perhaps focus on what is meant to be going on. She's very sad. She's angry. She said haters gonna hate. Like, girl, she has no remorse for cheating with this man. Like, I don't know whether or not to be shocked or not, but I guess not. She kind of looks like someone who wouldn't care. Are we gonna be realistic here? Okay, so let's do that all over again. Now we're gonna ask about Neil now and see if anything has changed. And I'm gonna have Sydney. You know what I just realized? I'm asking the wrong people. I actually wanna, I'm nosy. I wanna see how he feels about his wife. Then I want to ask how he feels about Carolyn. So he said Adeline is his ball and chain. She said she's in love with Neil. I want to know how he feels about Carolyn. Oh my god. He's in love with Carolyn. I don't think he's in love with her, but that's certainly his crush. He's sick in the head. I mean, like, he's actually sick in the head. I don't know what she's feeling flirty about. Sydney is hilarious, bro. After watching all of that go down, she said, that was entertaining. She loves some good, like, entertaining interactions between acquaintances. Girl, you literally watched a fight happen. How's Devon feeling? Nothing. Get a promotion? Boy, get serious. Not in this lifetime, my sweet. Carolyn is still feeling very sad and aggravated. I think so. I'll have her bemoan about not having used birth control. I think it's important that they're having this discussion in front of lawyers as well, because she clearly wants a abortion. I mean, mind you, he fired her too. Like, she doesn't want this child, and she I don't even know what she wants. Money? Justice, maybe? I mean, definitely justice, I'd say. Mostly, like, I want to show you guys too. She thinks he's weird. Like, they're not in love. That's one thing about Sims. Like, you sleep with someone one time and they're in love with you. Like, get serious. But they have bad compatibility and it's gone now. But her first sentiment with him was that she thought he was a weirdo. And that's when he was getting close to her at work. But then he mentioned something about moving up, and she just let it slide and was like, okay, why don't you come over and come to my place and help me out? I need some help doing stuff, tech stuff on my computer, blah, 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 stupid stuff. It's alignment together, but it makes you feel less alone. Bold pickup line is crazy. Since we're here, we missed it, so we're gonna discuss possibility terminating it. They are sick. I was trying to yeah, see, I was trying to get her to calm down as well before I sent her off. But y'all, this is like not going well. I'll have her grab some potato salad with chicken. I'm actually gonna unpose these guys. Like, it's so funny. I didn't know they were posed this whole time. They're meant to be just the observers today. Just making sure everything goes smoothly. I'm gonna have her eat her chicken. Maybe grab some water. She's pissed, man. Well, you can talk to the Schmitz. I don't know. Since this popped up, I just want to tell y'all something. After they had that huge, gigantic fight where she was super duper ugly, when Carrie was super, super duper ugly to him and accused him of all type of stuff, and he was hurt, and he started spewing stuff too, like, I know you with me for my money anyway, and, you know, talking crazy back. He stormed out the house, you know, when Sam's run out to kick trash cans and all that, like, he trying to calm down outside. Meanwhile, Carrie ends up taking care of their child, you know, feeding him, putting him to bed. After all of that, y'all, she went outside and she said, so anyway, are you gonna F me or not? Y'all, he was there. He was with it. He was with her with a quickness. Like, yeah, when I tell y'all, he banged the anger out of her. Like, when I tell you, she was happy. She was floating after it was over. But he was still seething and angry and hurt. So he ended up getting drunk, going to the club. And even after all of that, he still didn't cheat on her, y'all. He loves her bad. Like, that's my favorite mediocre white man. I don't know. Like, I have to be on his side, but I'm still with Carrie, too. I'm on both sides. Like, I gotta be on both sides. Like, I'm sorry. Now, we're in a law office, so maybe later. Certain. Wine? Mrs. Schmitz. Something you guys should know about the Schmitz. Y'all. There is trouble in paradise. But yeah, there's trouble in paradise for the Schmitz. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but that's all I'm gonna say. We can get into that another day. Not today, though. Okay, nothing new. He's humiliated from being slapped. Love is mad. Neil is a butthole, y'all. He's actively still flirting with this girl. He's actively pretending like he's in love with her. He still wants her to have this child, but he's also feeling guilty about confessing to the fact that he cheated and got a girl pregnant. Like, I don't understand this man, and I don't like him. I wonder how Sydney feels about her client. Well, let's see how she feels about Adeline. That's not even her client. She likes Adeline. She thinks she's great. Okay, we know nothing about him. How do we feel about Carolyn? No sentiments whatsoever. Amazing. Of course, she likes the one who is very loud and out there. Okay, well, I guess I really feel like that's it. I know that the mentors didn't do much, but they're not really meant to. They're literally just here to observe and chime in if they're needed. They were not needed. Not really. These guys might need him, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. I guess. My God, y'all. I just don't know. I can't believe Josephine is still here. She's the secretary. I would like to see now how things are going with these two. What? Alexander got called out for his mean behavior towards a sim. Shame on him. He must have been overly mean to Carrie. And either Cameron or Nate was like, okay, we can dial it back. Like, we understand what position you are in. We understand what position you both are in. But we can still be respectful in this place of work, basically. And I bet Carrie appreciated that. Let's see how she's feeling. Ooh. She is feeling like she has unfinished business. Just because if I end it doesn't mean all is forgiven and forgotten. Love is mad. Oh. She is seeking solace. Carrie is feeling disconnected from her partner and the relationship. Y'all, this is why she got to pop up. For them to sleep together. Because when she feels like this, she usually seeks him out to sleep with her. Wow. Wow. Now I want to know who called him out. Cameron did. Of course she did. She said, can't we just get along? Why are we arguing right now? Although I don't think she would have said it like that. I think she would have been like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Can we please dial it back? Can we be respectful? Can we all talk this through? Like, not just like adults, but like, you know, as client and clientee or whatever. This is ridiculous. We can't get anywhere with the both of you acting this way. Ooh. Cameron's just like her mom. Like, I know she doesn't want to be, but she is. Because it's giving her mom. Like, that is literally the kind of, like, lawyer her mother is as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Nate's just vibing. Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Get it together. Involve yourself with this couple. I kind of understand he wasn't able to connect. He wasn't able to connect because she's famous. And that pisses me off bad. Okay. I think I'm just going to end it here. We've been through a lot together in this episode. Like, I really didn't want to get overwhelmed. I didn't want to overwhelm you guys either with too much information. I'm very excited to kind of delve more into these cases and these clients and this mess, y'all. Like, there's just so much. And I think that's it. I don't really want to yap for too much longer. So, of course, stick around for the end credit scene with Shinema. Don't forget to give this video a like, a comment, a subscribe, and I'll see you guys. Bye.